Hello friends, I hope you're well. As you can tell by the title of tonight's episode, this is about O-Pee-Chee Baseball. What is O-Pee-Chee Baseball? Side note, isn't it funny how we all, as soon as we title our videos, it's evident what it's about for the most part, but that's pretty funny. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention, now that I'm thinking of it. Isn't it funny how when you make an offer on eBay and it's not accepted, eBay will send you an email or direct message or messages or however you want to phrase it, saying, hey, how badly do you want such and such? I always found that funny. I wonder if sellers that accept best offers that decline get an email from eBay saying, how badly do you want to sell such and such? Anyhow, I just thought that was funny. So, what is O-Pee-Chee Baseball? Thanks to the internet and Google, can keep this pretty basic. It's something I've been wanting to discuss, and actually, one second, I forgot to grab. It's kind of essential for this video. 1 second. Should have been more prepared. There it is. It's a gift from a friend of mine. So I'll be including that because it's showing something I want you guys to see. Back to business. So, I'm going to show off some of my O-Pee-Chee Baseball graded rookies of Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers. You'll notice that Harold is absent tonight. We had a little tiff, a little riff. Since I do not have his O-Pee-Chee rookie, he has decided to sit out tonight's episode. So, here we go. So you'll see in front of you here a couple wax boxes. 86. These are all O-Pee-Chee. You'll notice a size difference. I can peek this one down for you guys. Take a look. I'm not sure how many cards per pack. It doesn't really say. 86 has 36 packs. Traditional. It's got box bottoms. You can see right there, Dwight Gooden action. Fisk, Guidry, and Guerrero. There are 4 different box bottoms from 86. That gives you a good quick look. 87 also is a 36 count box. These are relatively tough to find. This is still sealed, so I won't be opening this one. This year they only had 2 different box sets here, I believe. These are quite a bit smaller in size. 87, 88. Have 48 packs per box. I'm not sure how many cards per pack. Gonna have to open one of these one day. But just see if I can get 48 counts in a box. 89, also very tough. The wrappers have written French on there. I don't know if you can see that. And this is also 48 count. So, what I used to do is, when I would place an order with Baseball Card Exchange, I think they, at the time, it was probably like $100 to get free shipping or whatever it was. So I would add these into the order to qualify for the free shipping, and they weren't very expensive at the time. And you know, we're talking 7-8 years ago now. Like, just off the top of my head, these were like $8 a box, 15, 12, 15, I think. Something like that. They weren't very expensive. I mean, they're still, in the grand scheme of things, they're not really expensive now. But, you know, they're not easy to locate like their Topps counterpart. So basically what O-Pee-Chee Baseball is, they did Made in Canada is the Canadian version of Topps. And it's funny because for hockey, O-Pee-Chee is plentiful for hockey, where probably more plentiful than Topps. Definitely more valuable than Topps for hockey, but for baseball it's quite the opposite. But I think that's changing. It's been changing over the years. I've been a proponent for O-Pee-Chee Baseball for a long time. So let me just show some slabs here. Got a couple of Bob Lewis rookie cards on this one. A couple of rookies on here. Richie Abner and Al Oliver, both future Hall of Famers. You can see here on the bottom it says printed in Canada, but it features all English. That's going to change in a little bit. Next up, Greg Nettles. I don't believe this one has the error. I believe just the one version. And the back's a different color as well, if I remember correctly. So there you got Greg Nettles. Next up, shout out to the Philly boys who just got Bryce Harper. Congratulations. But they'll always be Mike Old Jack Schmidt. And there you can see on top it says rookie third baseman in English and then in French, which I will not attempt to read. Again, on the top there it says. But then you got a great picture of Mike Schmidt at Shea Stadium. Really miss Shea Stadium. But there's Ron Say's second year. Shout out to Pepino Man, big Ron Say guy. Next up, from 75 O-Pee-Chee, is George Brett's rookie. Tough to find centered. Really proud to own this one. You can see there on the back. Printed in Canada. It's got some French on there. And they stuck to the, pretty much parallels the entire 75 set. So if your player's in the 75 top set, they're in the 75 O-Pee-Chee set. See, also with O-Pee-Chee, not every year has everybody. It's kind of tricky. There's a Nolan Ryan rookie, O-Pee-Chee rookie. You saw the Schmidt. There's a Yount I don't have. The Brett. 77 doesn't have any of the rookies. You know, Murphy, Andre Dawson. Which was a little surprising because they tend to feature Blue Jays and Expos. 78 has Eddie Murray, which I don't have, but no Mollett or Tremmel. 79 does not have Ozzie. No, it does have Ozzie. I have a raw one somewhere, that's right. I pulled one and it was deemed N6, minimum size requirement by PSA. After 2 tries, I gave up. So Ozzie is in 79. Ricky is not in 1980. There is a 1980. It's a pretty cool set. Nolan Ryan has his Rangers flag on it. Traded to Texas or signed with Texas. It's noted on the card. 81 has the Reigns rookie, which I do not own because he's with the Expo, so he was in that. But Fernando is not in the 81's O-Pee-Chee set. 82 O-Pee-Chee has George Bell, Tim Wallach, Blue Jays and Expos respectively, but does not have Cal Ripken. 83 O-Pee-Chee has Ryan Sandberg. Now, these sets were much smaller, tend to focus more on the star players. Sandberg and Gwynn, but does not have Wade Boggs. Proud to have most of these. I'll explain that in a little bit. I've had most of these for a really long time. From 84, you have Mattingly. Really tough card. You know, 1984 saw Topps Tiffany come into the game, and O-Pee-Chees are much tougher than Topps Tiffany in high grade, in my opinion. Just so many factors to go with. Just from the rough cut, the distribution methods. As you can tell by the boxes, they're not very, you know, when you're opening these packs, the gum is stuck to the top card. Got the wax on the back card, etc., etc. Also from 84, O-Pee-Chee is the Darryl Strawberry rookie. Again, these are much smaller sets, so it's more fun to open the packs if you're star hunting. From 85, Kirby Puckett. There is no McGuire. McGuire did not have an O-Pee-Chee rookie. Brett Saberhagen. Centering is always an issue with O-Pee-Chee, as you can tell. Rough cuts and centering is a big O-Pee-Chee issue. You know, these were mass produced, and I wouldn't say quality control was all that important. Here's one I showed off in the last episode, and just love this card. The colors on this are just stunning. Next to the Topps example, obviously Topps is number 620. This is card number 41. Just to give you a little perspective on this much smaller O-Pee-Chee set. Finally, from 85 is the Orel Hershiser. So giving you guys a little Orel. 86 has Fielder in it, but I do not have one. 87 has this guy, Barry Bonds, which is kind of funny. When last week I had gotten the idea for tonight's episode, and I was taking out all my slabs, and lo and behold, I did not have a Bonds. I was very shocked to learn I did not have a Bonds. So I went out and had to pick one up. It's an 8. I'm proud to own it. It's got decent centering. It's accurately graded. 9s or 10s are ridiculous. 9s are pretty much paid. I paid for this what I would have paid just a couple dollars more for a 9 years ago. So it is what it is, and I'm proud to own the card. I had 2 Tiffany's, where I thought I had one of each. Also from 87, they brought back the cup. And the cool thing about this first year of O-Pee-Chee cup cards is, let's see if I can get it on there. Come on, focus. There we go. You notice it says O-Pee-Chee All-Star Rookie. Now 87 mirrors the entire 87 top set. So if your guy's in this set, Corey Schneider, Wally Joyner, etc. These cup cards feature, oops, sorry about that. This is the only year that the Topps Rookie Cup says O-Pee-Chee All-Star Rookie. They continued to use the cup on their cards, but this area remained blank in 88 and in 89. And you'll see coming up what I'm talking about. So that's 87. I don't have any 88s. And here's the 89 Randy Johnson O-Pee-Chee rookie. Nice vibrant colors on that card. Again with the French on the back. And here's the 1990 Ken Griffey Jr. Rookie Cup. And as you can see, this is the O-Pee-Chee, because it says printed in Canada on the back. Come on, focus. Alright, and then you see here, Topps All-Star Rookie, compared to the, let's see if I can hold both of these at the same time. There it says Topps on the right, O-Pee-Chee on the left. So I'm guessing what happened is, this is a very nice card, by the way, and it's funny, this card, this Griffey 90 Topps, I never really cared for it much as a youngster. I was 19 when this came out. I'm like, don't really, you know, not into it. But as I've gotten older, I really appreciate the picture. And, you know, this is essentially a 20-year-old Ken Griffey Jr. contemplating baseball. So I really enjoy that picture. But anyway, I think that Topps wound up poo-pooing on O-Pee-Chee, saying you can't use the rookie. It's a Topps Rookie Cup. It's not an O-Pee-Chee Rookie Cup. So 87 was the only year I used it. In 88, they just left this part. Just said All-Star Rookie, and above it was just blank. And then in 90, they brought back and just put Topps. So I just thought that was interesting. Also from 1990, O-Pee-Chee is the Frank Thomas rookie. Lots of French on the back there. And from 91, O-Pee-Chee, Chipper Jones. Whoops. Again, it says Topps over here. It's got French on the back. It's got a bit of a Tiffany feel on the back with the white cardboard, and down on the bottom it says printed in Canada. Whoa, hey now. Come on. There we go. And lastly, from 92, which was the last year it looked like Topps, is the Manny Ramirez rookie. And then, and there it says O-Pee-Chee Major League Draft Pick. So they put the French on the back again. All the it mirrors the entire 792 card set. They all say O-Pee-Chee. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any 93s examples with me. I should have taken out the Piazza, but oh well. This video's gone on long enough. They in 93 they completely changed the design. They went their own way. So 93 O-Pee-Chee looks like nothing like Topps. Same goes for 94. They did put out O-Pee-Chee in 94. It was the last year O-Pee-Chee came out, and if you've been around long enough, you remember that 94 was the year of the strike. So that essentially squashed O-Pee-Chee as a company for baseball. They did bring back O-Pee-Chee Premier in 91. Bit of a disaster, bit of a many forests killed situation. But anyhow, that's not what, doesn't mean O-Pee-Chee to me. What you saw here means O-Pee-Chee to me. So that's O-Pee-Chee. You look for that flag. Anyhow. Alright, that's enough rambling. Really appreciate you watching tonight's episode. I know it's a bit of a long one, but I'm not apologizing for it. Shout out to Amish Dave. Yeah. So that's going to be it for tonight. As always, you matter. Always learning. Keep learning. Share your knowledge. You never know what someone might pick up or teach others. Really appreciate that aspect of the community. And keep collecting.